ain't going nowhere.
Yes, you are.
You don't drag me going. Go ahead, drag me.
Come over this way.
Yeah, pick me up. Come on now. Come on, pick me up.
Don't go towards that gun. Do not go towards that motherfucking gun. I'm telling you that now.
Go, you can go look, cuz. He just shot me.
No, you shot at. You stole it from me.
Hey, I don't.
Grab your gun, you dumb. You got played. Like cold. Now. Oh, shit.
These days, it feels like the woke mind virus has become an all-too-real concept, with countless people around the world using social justice causes as a way to conceal their own selfishness. Sometimes, due to their obsessions, people are pushed beyond the brink of sanity, and in very rare cases, these delusional people try and fight the cops.
You're under arrest.
On the 7th of June, 2023, in Oswego County, New York, police were dispatched to a residence where a man was claiming that his transgender ex-girlfriend had physically assaulted him and threatened to burn down his house. The cops had no idea their arrival was going to make this thing even crazier.
How you doing, bud?
Good, yourself?
Not too bad.
So what's happening?
So, my baby mama, her and her boyfriend, whatever you want to call them, just split up.
Okay.
And I
Is
asked
that Jaden and Amanda?
Jaden or Amanda. I don't know if she legally changed her name yet, or if she still goes by Amanda. She's doing that transition thing.
Oh, she's...
A girl that's going to do a dude.
Okay, so it was Amanda, but
Yeah.
Jaden, okay.
I texted her and I said, listen, I need my kids' stuff for school tomorrow, because their main physical address is there.
Okay, where's there?
Over right here on Beverly Drive, 55 Beverly Drive.
Okay.
And I asked him for it, and he said no, and then he threatened to come here and fight me, threatened to burn my house down with me and my kids in it. So I was like, all right, well, right there, that's you guys.
Yep.
And I would love to press charges completely, because this ain't the first time this guy's done it.
All right, so about how many times has he done it, and do you have proof that he's repeatedly done it and you've told him to stop? Okay.
Hold on. Hold on, I got the cops, hold on. Get right here, bud. No, I actually want to take a picture. I'll show you a picture. You want to fight? I'll burn your house to the ground.
Keep it up.
I just want
Was
my
that
kids
today?
and stuff, man. Yeah, literally
Okay,
not even 10 minutes
3:23.
ago.
Okay.
Or whenever the time is.
Pronouns aside, as the man was showing the cops these menacing text messages from his ex, you could hear the fear in his voice, as well as the man's frustration. The deputies were getting involved in what was clearly a very ugly breakup, and they had no choice but to confront the suspect about the serious threats being made.
How was the fire? Jaden, come on out. Jaden, come on out, man. What's that? It's her car. Comes back to Amanda. Jaden, come on, we just need to talk. Well, he is. He's not coming to the door. Jaden, Deputy Dayhart, Sweet County Sheriff's, outside your house. Please come to the door. We need to talk. You are not under arrest. I'm not here to take you into custody or anything. But you need to come to the door and talk to us. Jaden, I know you're in there. So listen up. Come to the door right now and explain your side of things. You will be charged with harassment and a criminal summons will be put out for you. So that means whenever you are found and met, you will be brought to court. You understand that? There's charges. So it probably behooves you to come outside. Come outside and talk. All right, then harassment it is. Let's go. Well, that makes things easier.
One of the marks of an experienced police officer is that they always choose the path of least resistance when getting the job done. And when tempers are flaring, sometimes the smartest thing to do is to delay the inevitable clash for another day. And in this case, the suspect's unwillingness to come outside made that option a lot easier.
I'll come outside, hold on.
All right, yep. Talk to my sergeant. We can do a harassment charge.
Perfect.
Means she's not immediately going to get arrested, but that means I'm going to submit this paperwork to the court. The court's going to say, okay, go give her a criminal summons, a technical arrest, and then she'll have to show up to court. If she doesn't, then she's going to get a warrant.
She didn't answer the door, did she?
She did not answer the door. What happened was I got the go-ahead for the harassment. When I came back over to the window where I knew where she was at, I told her, like, hey, listen, come to the door, talk with us a little bit, or you're just going to get a harassment charge, no questions asked. Opens up the window blinds. Get the my property. Perfect. So,
technically, it's not her property. Technically, you can be there either way.
well, either way, like, they didn't want to talk to me, so. All right.
Wish you good luck.
Yeah, I'm going to go talk to her, or try to. If she continues her behavior, she just knows. If she tries
They're
to
either going to ignore you or she will
That's
come
fine.
at you.
No worries on my end. Here's hoping that we get everything squared away. All right?
boss.
Thank you, Keith.
Thank you.
After briefing the victim on what they were up to, and also what was going to happen next within the court system, the cops had no choice but to return to the suspect's house and let them know about the formal trespass. Little did they know that this situation was just a few short minutes from totally exploding.
You can show me back out at 55 Beverly Drive. Hey, Jaden! It's Deputy Dehar again. Now listen, if you go back over to 126 Cedarwood Drive, you'll be trespassed, okay? It's another violation, another arrest. Just wanted to make sure you were aware. If you have any questions, give the sheriff's office a call. Listen,
Off my property. Now he's gonna tell you again.
I
Now.
can be here pursuant to my
No,
job.
you can't
Yes,
be here.
I can.
No, you can't.
I'm here
Goodbye.
to tell you that you're formally
Goodbye.
trespassed. If you
Go.
go over there, you're gonna get another
I
charge.
don't give a. Get off my
I can be
property
here
now.
pursuant to my job.
Goodbye.
What are you gonna do about it?
You wanna know? Cause I'll beat the living right out of you, dude.
Yeah, okay. You gonna come at me? Really? You're
Really?
gonna come at me right now?
Get the off my
Get away
property.
from me now.
What are you gonna do?
Back away. Get back in your house.
I don't have to. This
You
is
don't wanna-
my
you don't wanna-
yard.
you don't wanna touch
So I'll walk you to the road. How about
I'm
that?
working on it.
Come on, pal. Walk you to the road. How about that?
I'm working on it.
All right. Well, don't come back. Because if you
can't tell me
do,
what to do.
yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
It's my house, and I can kick you off any time I want unless you have a
No,
warrant.
pursuant to my job, I'm allowed to be on your property.
No, you can't.
Get the away from me. I'm on the property.
Excuse me?
Get the away from me.
Excuse
I'm
me?
on the road.
I don't give a
Regardless of anything that occurred with their ex before this encounter, one thing was suddenly very clear. If they didn't pump the brakes, things were quickly going to get bad for this delusional suspect.
Listen, if you go back over there,
I ain't
you
not over there.
away from me. Get away right now.
You ain't gonna shove me.
Get
Take it
away.
off.
No
Take it
way.
off.
Get away.
No, you ain't gonna shove me like that.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
who
am.
the you think you are.
You're getting in
Just
my
because
face.
you got this, don't mean Get the away from me.
You're under arrest, okay?
I am.
Yeah, you are.
Clear this on my end. Have a
You're arrested. Put your hands behind your back.
Get the off me.
Should be 93
You're under arrest, okay?
Mexico for a found trailer place.
Get.
You're under arrest. Right there, 7-5 control. I got a combatant subject. You're under arrest.
45075, your last. You gotta come back to 413.
You're under arrest. Get on your stomach.
Off.
Copy.
Get on your stomach now.
This situation was getting really intense. The officer knew he was dealing with a deranged suspect who was substantially larger than he was. And while his decision not to use force is commendable, he also put himself at much greater risk by continuing to engage the suspect hand to hand. Regardless, he was able to get the job done before backup arrived.
1-0 control. 1 to Jane. You can open the air. Take it. We got it. Okay. He's good. You can put him on his side. Take a second. I won't breathe.
Let me go. My arms are numb.
Stop.
My
What the did I say? Fight with my partner here? You.
you.
You ready to get up?
No, I can't. My whole body's numb. I suffer from carpal tunnel.
Guess what? Pick the wrong guy and messed with. What the? You want to go to the ground?
Quit this right now. Do not with us. Blow me, bitch.
Which car you want to make? No, put him in your duty.
You got him double locked?
Yeah. I don't know, I didn't get it double locked.
I ain't stairs, please. It's gonna hurt though. Okay, I'm a
Searching for weapons?
yeah, I got a grenade. Ah! Stop. You're following me.
Relax. Relax. You calm? Take a seat.
You just did.
With backup finally on scene, and things now firmly under police control, the suspect still found it impossible to stop acting like an absolute child. Perhaps some time in the back of a squad car will help them calm down a little.
It's not gonna be comfy. Just sit in there. Got the window down?
Get her back and I'll help her out once back so you can get home.
Let's calm down a little bit. You're good. You don't have anything else on it.
I don't even know how we're supposed to put him into each justice. Like, what?
Unidentified one.
Well, with that, but like, are you supposed to go with what they started at, or what they're currently as, or?
I would say whatever your license.
Well, you kept that thing.
Honestly, it doesn't matter to me. I don't know what the proper way to do it.
While the delusional and combative suspect licked their wounds in the back seat, the cops had time to debrief and discuss what just happened. And when the dust settled, the suspect was given a slew of charges, including assault, criminal mischief, resisting arrest, and harassment. On April 20th, 2024, in Putnam County, Florida, sheriff deputies arrived at a local festival regarding reports of a woman going around slapping people for no reason. With everyone smartly keeping their distance, it was up to the deputy to determine what was going on and to stop this crazy lady from hurting anyone else.
It's been bad. She hit her. She hit a couple people in here. Chris, just stay here, brother. Let's share something.
I will break your and shove it down your throat.
Go have fun, boys.
What's really native? They're not native. No.
All right.
7 more minutes. I'm gonna have an up. Your turn.
Fill me in. What's going on?
They came attacking me because I said, you guys are white people acting like natives, and they came at me.
Okay. So what's the issue with them? Like, fill me in.
Because I'm full-blooded Native American.
All right.
I'm Blackfeet, and I'm Colville, and I'm enrolled, and you can look that up.
Okay.
And I told them, why are you charging people to celebrate their culture at a powwow that nobody was even dancing in? And when I danced in, they kicked me out of the dance. They kicked me out from this celebrating my own culture.
Well, there's a lot to unpack here. Seems like this entitled young woman was pretty upset. She was angry that people who didn't look like her were choosing to spend their time peacefully celebrating her heritage. It's encounters like this one that make you feel bad for the cops, because they're the ones who have to put up with people like this individual.
All right. So,
I'm Native American. I'm enrolled. I'm from Washington State.
yeah.
Okay, I am Blackfeet. My kids are all enrolled Blackfeet. My kids are enrolled Blackfeet. Are your kids enrolled Blackfeet? Didn't think so, bitch. Didn't think so. Come here. No, come here. She's coming at me.
No.
She's coming at me.
I'm gonna put you on the ground.
She's coming at me.
Stop.
She's coming at me. Look at her.
I get it. It's not helping anything, but at the same point, I told you to stop and you didn't. Okay.
I tried to stop, but she came at me.
No.
She came at me. Look at her. Look at that woman coming at me.
Can y'all go away, please? Grandma, will y'all go?
Shut up.
Stop. You're gonna
I'm Blackfeet.
Hey, so
I'm
make it.
Blackfeet.
Stop. Let me handle it.
You guys are white. You guys are charging to come to powwow.
Let me
To a
handle it.
powwow to celebrate my own culture.
Stop. Relax.
I come from the Northwest. I am Salish and I am Blackfeet. Am I lying, Steven? Our kids enrolled Blackfeet.
No, and I hear you.
But at the same point, I'm trying to calm everything down, and you're not helping me out with that.
Aside from the woman's very slurred speech, she clearly thought she had every right to be upset and to try and wreck these people's peaceful gathering. The officer here's got a tall order, trying to calm this woman down long enough to learn exactly what happened and who started all this chaos.
I went to college, I went to law school. Like, I went to college and I majored in women's studies and I took Native American classes. And you do not ever charge people to celebrate their culture.
I get that.
And that's what they're doing here, and that's why I got mad, right, Steven?
Well, I see you have a disagreement with what they got going on, but at the same point,
The old woman came at me. You can't even ask them. The old woman came at me. She was trying to come at me because she saw you were here. But you didn't see it.
No, frankly, I didn't, and we're gonna work everything out. But at this point, I'm not gonna let you leave. I gotta investigate. Okay.
That's fine. Go ahead.
If you need me, I'm going to take her back in the
That's a
car.
good idea.
I'm in the black van over there, okay?
Fine.
And I'm really sorry, but I cannot stand people trying to charge Native Americans to celebrate their own religion.
I hear you.
And their own culture.
Props to the deputy for being able to stay calm while this entitled woman was screaming in his face. Maybe it's just the southern charm in his voice, but it genuinely sounds like the officers heard all this before, and no amount of bratty behavior was gonna sway him.
They came up to the gate. This is a fundraiser for the local women's club.
Right.
My Native American group puts it on. And she came up, and I have two elderly ladies there working the gate, and she started screaming at them.
Yeah.
So I walked out there. I said, honey, you need to calm down. If you don't calm down, I'm not going to allow you in. Well, I'm 100-foot Blackfoot. I'm this, I'm that. And they no, you disrespected them. All they asked her was, you have to pay to get in. We have rules about the circle. That's our church. That's where we dance and pray. Dogs are not allowed in the circle. I don't care if it's a service dog. It's not allowed. She's in there prancing around with her service dog. She was asked to leave the circle with her dog. That's when everything just hit the fan and she exploded.
They were trying to kind of push her out this way as much as they could but she did hit a couple other members, including my son and myself.
She hit me here, once on the arm. I mean, not anything serious, but she did strike me.
Okay.
My wife was in behind and she reached by me and struck my wife right square in the forehead with a fist.
After talking to a few witnesses, it was no surprise that things weren't looking good for this belligerent, delusional woman who was already in the back of the squad car. When multiple people say they all saw the same thing, it's a pretty good indication they're telling the truth.
I have been in here. You said you're gonna talk to my husband, and he's right here, and you haven't talked to him.
I'm getting there. There's a lot of people to talk to.
What is going on?
Well, I'm gonna have a conversation with you here in just 1 minute, okay? All right, my dear, I'm here to listen to you.
I have to go pee really, really bad.
Okay. I'm gonna read this to you, all right? You've got the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you.
Why do you have to read that off a card sheet? You know that? Aren't you a sheriff?
It's requested that we use the card just in case there's some sort of discrepancy. It's a case building thing. I'll go ahead and repeat that last one. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning, if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights.
And I have the right to remain silent. And I will get a court-appointed attorney. Or I will get an attorney.
Are you wanting to talk to one before questioning?
Yeah, I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
Like, okay, do you want to talk? What do you want to talk about?
No, you decline. Thank you.
What am I being charged with? Shouldn't you know that by now?
Well, I need to make sure that
I've been here for hours.
I got to make sure I have the right degrees and everything.
It's amazing that even as the deputy was reading her Miranda rights, she still couldn't stop herself from her bratty and passive-aggressive behavior. Still, it must have felt nice to see that smug smile just melt away. And with a long list, including misdemeanor battery and felony battery against an elderly person, she wasn't going to be smiling anytime soon. Maybe it was the years of being locked down due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but back in 2022, it sure seemed like people were a bit more on edge. Take this next delusional woman, for example. On February 27th, 2022, in Doral, Florida, she'd been wandering around the streets screaming at people until the cops showed up to confront her.
So how can I help you out?
Honestly,
I think I've dealt with you before, right? I've seen you before, right?
Yeah, I like you. What's your name?
Officer Villarreal.
All right.
How do I know you? Where do I know you from?
Where are you from?
I'm from Cuba.
You're from Cuba? What part?
I wasn't born there. I was born here in the United States.
Yeah, but your family, where are they from?
La Habana.
La Habana?
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from, my mom's side is from Grandma.
Okay. And who's
my
this?
dad's, that's an ex-boyfriend of mine.
An ex-boyfriend? Okay. So what's going on?
Honestly, there's so much imperialism going on that the prisons are gaining in every country.
Okay.
And if we don't know how to separate what needs help and what doesn't, then we don't know what to put our funds into. We're putting our funds into you.
Okay.
And you're protecting our country.
Yeah.
And you're incarcerating people that are not here to do us bad. We're here on a country that is inhabited.
15 Route 2 Doral 223. Can you raise and make sure you...
If nothing the woman said made any sense to you, don't worry. You're definitely not alone. In what almost sounded like somebody flipping between cable news channels, this bizarre young woman was just ranting topic to topic, and she was never finishing a single coherent thought.
I'm drunk as f***, I'm off coke, so I'm gonna be honest with you. You'll find coke in my pocket.
You have coke on you right now?
Yeah, I do.
Where is it? Can I see?
Doral 233. Doral 233. Verify you ready.
Here.
Okay. All right, do me a favor. Come with me over here to my car. Hey, boss. How'd you get here?
This is. You can't even. You can't.
I need you to back up.
Verify you ready.
Hey, brother. How'd you get here, man?
I'm leaving.
Okay. No, you're not. Listen, man.
You can't arrest me for this. This is scum.
Okay, that's fine. Come with me. All right, boss. I'm gonna need you to step away from me. Okay, wait for me right there on the sidewalk.
All right. I'm not gonna.
Okay, you're gonna walk with me.
You are.
You're gonna walk with me to my car. You're gonna walk right here with me to my car.
Can you give us an application 25 level? 11330 Northwest 36
Okay.
That's nothing.
I'm gonna go ahead and just put you in handcuffs for right now until we got everything squared away. Go ahead and.
Bro, 1746.
Wait for me on the sidewalk over there. All right. Drop this. Drop this.
You can't.
Put it right on my trunk.
No, you can't.
Put it on my trunk.
You can't do this.
Put it on my trunk.
No.
Ma'am, stop resisting with me.
I'm not resisting with you.
Yes, you are.
It's just
Yes,
that
you are.
there's imperialism
Okay.
going on in this country, and you're prohibiting to it. You're perpetuating it.
Put it on my trunk.
You're perpetuating
Put it on my trunk.
In a moment that truly had to be seen to be believed, this drunk young woman not only admitted to having coke on her, but she actually took it out and showed it to the officer. That mistake only seemed to make the woman even more belligerent, and now the officer has a combative suspect on his hands.
There's no coke in there.
Yes, there is. That's residue. So go ahead and get on my trunk. Why are you gonna take one? It's a felony to have in your possession. Wait for me on the sidewalk, man. Alright? Doral 233. Show me who won in custody.
So, something in custody at 1748. You got me.
And Doral 233. If you could send me a female unit reference up, down. Alright. Come to the back of the truck one more time, second. Okay. You have any kind of weapons on you?
Yeah, the one in your dick.
Stop
the
me.
one in your dick. The one in your
I need a female unit.
You're gonna stop resisting right now. Sit in the car.
Doral 50 reference, that's what he was requesting. We do not have one on duty right now.
How'd you get here, man?
It's around 233, right?
I'm gonna need you to, if you want, you can wait here. Okay, but I can't have you around my cop car.
As it often does, when suspects are on drugs or alcohol, things escalate quickly. But the officer was able to deftly maneuver the suspect into the back of his car. This right here is a perfect example of why cops detain suspects in handcuffs at the start of the investigation. You never know how someone's going to react to a simple pat-down request.
Give me 1 second. Sir, can you check with either Sweetwater or Midwest if they have a female unit that could 15 with me over here?
What's going on?
Last question.
Yeah.
Could I at least just order?
Not right now. Not right now. Because she's resisting. Okay? So if she was cool with me, then I'd let her do that. But I don't want to take her out of the car and then she starts resisting or she runs.
Not outside the car.
No.
I just want to say bye-bye to her.
Unfortunately, not right now. I could lower the window for you, but that's the most I could do.
The window, yes.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay, alright, give me a second. Alright. What's going on, brother? Yeah, she's resisting. This is her ex-boyfriend here. These kids flagged me down. They told me that this girl was acting a fool on the side of the street, so I made contact with her. She was talking about some Ukraine stuff. And then she told me she was under the influence of cocaine. She said she still had it on her. Took this out of her pocket. And so at 39, and she started resisting. So I'm gonna get her with felony possession of coke and resisting.
As the suspect's ex-boyfriend continued hanging around and bugging the arresting officer, his priority was finding a female officer somewhere in the area. Meanwhile, the other cops on scene started conducting witness interviews, and what they uncovered was probably going to make her ex-boyfriend regret sticking around.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Barely, though.
Alright, man. That's as good as you're gonna get.
Let me ask you a question. Why did she touch her?
Touch who?
Why did she push the little kid?
I don't recall that.
You don't recall that?
She didn't do that.
Okay, well, he's telling me there's friction multiple times. One of the kids told me that she pushed him to ID.
I don't know if she has it on her. I haven't had it heard. Alright, do you have an ID on you by any chance?
I mean, I just want to say bye. Like,
but do you have an ID on you? A Florida driver's license?
in my car, but it's city place.
The what, I'm sorry?
It's a city place.
It's at City Place. Okay, do you have a picture of it?
My phone died.
So I was driving down, these kids flagged me down. They stated that this woman, which was standing in the middle of the intersection, was kind of acting erratically, yelling, dancing in front of the cop cars. So I parked here, I made contact with her. She started talking a bunch of nonsense about Ukraine, black people on the train. 43. I've actually dealt with her before.
Okay.
She stated to me that she was under the influence of cocaine. So I asked her if she still had any on her. She said, yeah. She pulled a little baggie, which I have there, out of her sock. So when I was trying to handcuff her, she started to resist, but when I got into her custody, I put her in the back of my car.
Okay, so the charge is going to be what, also battery?
Yeah, also battery on the child, the felony possession of a cocaine, and resisting.
After conducting a brief investigation and deliberating with senior officers, the cops decided to throw the book at this belligerent young woman. In the end, she was charged with battery on a youth, resisting arrest, and felony possession of cocaine. On August 4th, 2024, airport police were called out to a bar area after reports of an unruly young man screaming at servers after being denied service. The cops were unaware they were about to encounter one of the most entitled and delusional people ever.
Hey, I need to talk to you.
I don't ask questions.
Well, you're going to have to, because we got a call about you screaming at people over at Tootsie's over here.
Nobody's screaming at anybody.
Well,
check
you're the guy.
Security cameras. I don't ask
Oh, we
questions.
did. We already looked at them.
I don't ask
Let me see your ID.
I don't ask questions.
Let me see your ID, or I'm going to be forced to. Come on.
Don't tell us what happened.
Don't ask questions.
Why is that? Hey, let me call Sergeant and see what he wants to do about this. Would you rather speak to a supervisor than us?
I don't ask questions. I would like to have my ID so I can leave. I mean,
Yeah, we just heard
I
that
don't
you were
answer
arguing
questions.
with employees, so we just wanted to check on you and see if you were okay, if you drank too much or anything.
my flight's leaving, so.
Okay, you're still not free to leave right now.
It didn't take long for this bearded gentleman to start copping an attitude with the officers. With his unconventional facial hair and the assault rifle pictured on his t-shirt, there were some hints the man wasn't fond of authority figures. Unfortunately for him, his terrible attitude was not going to get him off the hook anytime sooner.
My flight is leaving. Are you detaining me?
Yes, you're being detained right now.
Okay,
So
I don't ask questions. I would like a supervisor on scene right now.
I need to be able to
I
identify
don't
you.
answer questions. I would like a supervisor on scene right now.
So, do you
I
have a
don't
first and
answer
last name and
questions.
date of birth?
What's up, boss?
My flight's right there. I'm trying to go to Milwaukee.
Okay.
What's the holdup?
You're not answering questions. Currently the holdup.
Okay. I would like your supervisor.
Sure, yeah. And he's on his way. I just need the boarding pass.
On scene right now.
Yeah, but for right now.
Yeah, but for right now,
yeah, is that the boarding pass?
Yeah, I would like your supervisor on scene right now.
I can't. He's not here right now. But can I see your boarding pass?
You can see it. You see it?
Yeah. So can I see that boarding pass? I just need to verify that.
Who are you? Can I see your ID?
I'm Officer Sims.
Can I see your ID?
No.
No, you can't see my ID. You're gonna comply with what I'm requesting of you.
By trying to flex his knowledge of the law, this bratty suspect just looked like a bumbling fool with a very weak grasp of the English language. But even with his arrogant attitude, these cops were eager to get him on his plane and get him out of their airport.
All right. I'm gonna give this back to you, and we're gonna make sure you get on your plane and make sure you're
right there.
I just said you're free to go.
Was he intoxicated?
No, he's just an
Hi, boss.
Just let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So is he denied boarding at this time, or is it just he just missed it? Okay. All right.
not gonna be rebooked until tomorrow.
Okay. Where was this flight going?
This one?
Yeah.
This one's going to Cleveland. His is going to Milwaukee. I don't know again. It was just 19.
Okay. So this isn't even your gay buddy. So.
I just want to get to Milwaukee by 8 o'clock in the morning so I can make it to school to get my certification so I can go back to work, okay?
Gotcha.
I have to go to school to go to work.
All right, so here's where we're at.
I need to go to Milwaukee.
So that's not going to happen today.
I don't when it happens, it needs to happen.
Now to just follow the instructions we're gonna give you because
give me some instructions.
Yeah, so we're gonna walk towards the exit
and we're going to Milwaukee.
Let's try and get you rebooked at a different airline.
Milwaukee.
Wherever you wish. So we're gonna head towards the exit. So if you can do that without being disorderly, you're gonna have a good night.
It's no surprise that with this attitude, they refused to board him and the airline declined to rebook him. It looks like they knew trouble when they saw it, and they wanted no part of putting him on one of their flights. Now it's up to the cops to get this man-child out of the terminal before he causes any more disruption.
Where's the Southwest terminal?
It's out the secured area. We are leaving right now. The Southwest say they're gonna rebook them. They're not gonna. You're not going to Southwest. So your best. They already said that they're not gonna rebook you. Done.
You take me to the Southwest.
Done. You're not going to Southwest.
Who? Do you work for Southwest?
I work for the airport.
Do you work for Southwest Airlines?
Sir?
Do you work for Southwest Airlines?
They are not going to rebook you. They don't want to deal with you, so you're not going.
Do you work for Southwest Airlines?
I'm talking on behalf right now.
Do you work for Southwest Airlines?
Last time I'm going to say, you're not going to Southwest.
You speak for TSA. You speak for TSA. You speak for. You do not speak.
I tried to warn you. You're just not. You're not listening. You're not listening. You're just being irate. Right, his ID. We're good. He doesn't have to answer any questions. Okay.
Miranda rights. You got to ask me 3 questions and a statement. What was that?
Keep going.
No. Go ahead and say it. Say it.
Keep going.
Say it. I got Miranda rights. Say it. You ain't say.
We're not asking you anything.
What is this? This is unlawful. Unlawful.
It was almost hard for the officers to keep a straight face. This belligerent man was just wasting the chances they gave him to leave the airport without incident. Amazingly, even though they just arrested the man, he just wouldn't shut his mouth.
Nah, I ain't going nowhere.
Yes, you are.
You don't drag me. Go ahead, drag me.
Come over this way.
Yeah, pick me up. Come on now. Come on, pick me up. Let's go. Let's go.
No, sit him up.
Yep, pick me up.
Sit him up.
Yep, let's go.
Sit here.
Let's go. Come on. Hey, figure it out. Come on, where's your supervisor? Y'all playing some dumb games? Let's go.
Dude, that's all you're gonna get is me.
I don't answer questions. Shut the up.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding. Talking to officer dumb. Why are you going through my things? You do not have my permission to go through my. I don't care. You do not have my permission. Yeah, go ahead and skip that underwear while you're at it.
Like a toddler that didn't get what he wanted, the man decided that the best way to stop the cops from taking him to jail would be to hurl himself onto the ground. Unfortunately for him, he's not a child, and these cops aren't his parents.
Alright, stand up, man. You. Alright.
The search spot is what they said.
That's fine. Search him right here.
Oh, no, oh my God, it's a f***ing vape.
So look
out, it's a f***ing vape.
If you run that over, if you go to jail,
You.
came back
You.
on another charge.
You. Oh, yeah, that's my. Yeah, that's my. It's good.
Turn him over.
You like it, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah. Grab that.
Here, turn him over. Just roll him over. Yeah, he's just gonna do that. Let him roll.
Oh, yeah, you like that, don't you?
He's good.
Yeah. Oh, you like that, don't you? Touch me. Suckers.
Now we're gonna stand back up.
You.
So you gonna stand up or you're not gonna
I
stand
don't
up?
answer questions.
Hey.
Can you grab him? You want to kiss me?
Nah, you could have made it a lot easier on yourself, though.
Instead of loading this man-child in the back of a squad car, just think of the number of things these officers could have been doing, and how much less safe the airport was with all these cops distracted by his foolish antics.
All right, we're gonna move now. Thank
come
you
and
for
get me.
making it easier. And
Come and get me.
All right, this is gonna be an additional charge if you want to keep resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Yes, you are.
This
You're
is an
passively-
illegal
you're
and
passively
unlawful
resisting.
detainee of a U.S. citizen. Illegal and unlawful detainee of a U.S. citizen. So, this is your charge.
No, I mean, if you want to keep
charge.
being like this, it's fine.
This is your charge. Come on.
Yeah.
It's your charge. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. You know what? I can't wait to see you. I don't answer questions.
After being dragged on the floor of the police station like a sack of potatoes, the suspect was charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and intoxication in public. It's not every day police have to respond to reports of a shooting in broad daylight, but on October 21st, 2023, that's exactly what happened in Chamblee, Georgia. They sped to the scene, and a woman had just fired a weapon at her boyfriend.
Don't go towards that gun. Do not go towards that mother gun. I'm telling you that now.
Go, you can go look, cuz.
No, you shot it. You stole it from me.
Hey, I ain't got no gun.
I came look at the prints.
Weapon secured.
It's my belongings.
Yeah.
It's my belongings. What is the road doing? It's my belongings, sir.
43, you can slow him down. Weapon secured. You can slow him down. Slow him down.
Yes.
Stay right there. Stay right there.
Yes.
After quickly securing the weapon, the cops then turned their attention to the feuding couple, and they were trying to determine what could have possibly driven one of them to fire a handgun at the other. But before anybody could give any kind of statement, tempers here were gonna have to cool down.
I got text messages and showing. I've been asking for days for it.
All right, well, give us a minute, sweetheart. Let's calm down. Let's everybody calm down. Let's let everybody calm down here. Now, what's going on?
That is unprofessional.
Well, I tend to get that way when you walk towards a gun. Yeah, I get very unprofessional. Okay? This is not no game.
It's not.
I'm a female.
And what that got to do with anything?
I suggest for you to please talk to me different.
What does that have to do with anything?
344 radio, I'm out on the venture.
That has nothing to do with anything. So can you explain to me what's going on here today?
Yes. We both work at KFC.
Yes, ma'am.
In 2 different KFC. I found out that the person that he was cheating on me was stealing from KFC. They arrested her 2 days ago from 5 missing deposits.
If it was your prediction that the woman's motivation for shooting her boyfriend involved fried chicken and petty theft, then good for you. But try as she might seem to make her actions look valid, it was pretty much obvious that this thing was just a lover's quarrel that had gotten out of hand.
All right. Now, are you hurt at all?
No.
Okay. Did he hit you at all?
No.
Okay. Did you hit him at all?
No.
All right. So he went to the store. He took the gun. The gun was in his case when he took it?
No, he threw this in there, and I grabbed it from it.
Okay.
And it wasn't there, so I came over here and tried to grab it. He shot out the window, so I broke.
At you?
Yeah, I guess it was. I mean, I was the only one banging on the door. So I pushed it open. I broke everything in for him to give it to me. He came out with the gun and on the phone, and this is how we ended up here.
Okay. Dude, which window did he shoot out of?
A back window back there.
Oh, in the backyard?
Yes.
Okay.
While you've got to give her credit for staying relatively calm and collected, it was clear the officers weren't quite sure yet what to believe. They had a lot more pieces to put together, and their next stop was to talk with the cheating boyfriend.
Hey, come back this way.
Yes, because you know it's a lie.
Come back this way. Come back this way. I don't want to have to chase you. Please. Do me a favor. Take those center blocks.
I ain't got no gun.
That's fine. Just stay right where you just stay, just like you are.
Hey, look, she just bust all the windows right there.
So what's your story? What happened?
That's my girlfriend.
Okay.
She my girlfriend. She went to my phone.
Okay.
Whatever girls get jealous, I let her go because I'm like, I'm not hiding nothing. And she found something to be jealous about, and that's what happened.
She shoot from outside or inside?
Outside.
Outside coming through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bust that window.
How many shots come on?
Just one.
Just one. So it came from outside in.
Yeah.
Whose gun is that?
Hers.
Whose bullets are in the house?
Hers.
Okay. Where was the gun originally at? Inside?
Yeah, with her. She had it.
So she was originally inside and got the gun.
Yeah.
Then she came outside.
We was in there too. And she went through my phone, and I left, and she followed. Then when I came back in.
When you came back in, she shot through.
Yeah, she bust the window. And shot through.
We go in real quick, take some pictures of the holes. You good with that?
After hearing a totally different version of events from the boyfriend, police still didn't know who to believe because they both said it was the other person who fired the weapon. But there was one thing that was obvious. Only one of them was guilty, and that person had an actual motive.
I don't want her to go to jail, but...
Bro, were you in that room?
I wasn't in the room when she shot. Luckily, I was in the bathroom. You can't be shooting
people at all.
Right.
Thank you, guys. Listen to your boy over there. Listen to your guy.
I don't care about her, but she think I'm cheating. I don't want to be with her. I don't want nobody to go to jail.
Do y'all live together or no?
No.
Have y'all ever lived together?
No.
Yeah, she's gonna finish the job. I mean, at the end of the day, you want to live to see tomorrow, right?
Exactly, because I ain't got no gun there. I can't protect myself.
I got you. You ready to take him? So you want to talk to me? You need anything?
Yeah, you might want to stop dating girls like that.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm rolling with him.
Hey, so Officer E's going to transport you back to our police department and just talk to Detective Finley here.
While it appeared the officers were siding more with the boyfriend, at the end of the day, it was the physical evidence that would decide who's telling the truth.
There's a hole through, so he's saying she shot.
He's saying she shot.
She's saying that he shot out the window.
How the she get the gun out the window?
But when I got here, I saw him walk up. He had the gun in his hand. Because he walked up and put it, when I pulled him in, he put the gun on the hood. And then she started walking towards the gun. And that's when I saw, you better not put your hands on that gun. Because it goes through the wall, through the closet. So she's lying.
Yeah, it had to come from outside.
So she's lying. But it sounds like he was extorting her.
Yeah.
He comes out somewhere. What's this? You didn't talk to him, right?
No, I didn't talk to him.
I just listened to what she told you.
Yeah, she's lying there.
She wasn't having none of that.
That's what it's really about.
The facts don't lie, and after a quick inspection of the crime scene, the cops deduced that the shot couldn't have been fired from within the house. So while the boyfriend was cheating, it was the young woman who fired the shot.
So let me ask you this.
Gun in here.
So back to, you said that you were standing outside the house and he shot from inside the house outside?
No, he was outside the house already. He was outside. We both was outside the house. He ran back. He shot in his window, ran back inside his house. He shot in his window, ran back his house. So I broke the window that was already broken with.
Well, that's not what you just told.
And
that is absolutely not what you just told.
403.
There should be cameras there.
There's a camera here. So your statement that you gave before was not accurate, right? So you want to start over?
He shot. He shot twice. My bullet. You should check the gun.
Turn around, pretend. Got your cuffs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, right now you're going to be detained.
Okay.
So we can figure out exactly what's going on.
No matter what you might be guilty of, lying to the cops is a surefire way to make an already bad situation worse. But this angry young woman continued doubling down on her lies, just hoping the cops weren't very good at their jobs. Sadly for the suspect, they were.
With guns and stuff on the scene, and you lied to me.
I didn't lie. I did lie. But I did break the window, so I could take that. I could take that as a woman. But if I wanted to do something stupid, I had a whole gun in my car. I didn't. I just wanted my stuff. You could check the store. The guy in the store said he would show you. He tried to throw it in the garbage. There's a whole camera right there. You fight with it.
Come on, sit over here for a while.
How long have you known Jimmy?
7 months.
And right now you guys are just co-workers and friends with benefits. You guys are not like exclusive.
So technically, I was supposed to be his girl.
Okay.
I didn't think that he was sleeping with the girl that was
Okay.
stealing from the store.
Okay. So all this comes back to you guys are sleeping around, he's sleeping with another female, you feel kind of way about it. Well, I appreciate you not escalating the situation that it has to be. Okay. Anything else you can tell me? Okay. Just have a seat inside Officer Kerr's car real quick for me.
At last, the cops finally got to the bottom of things, and what they found there was a jealous woman who couldn't take any more of her boyfriend's shenanigans. Unfortunately, her decision to take matters into her own hands ended up getting her charged with aggravated assault and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. On September 11th, 2022, in Chattanooga, Tennessee, an officer noticed a car with a headlight out. It was almost midnight, and what should have been a routine traffic stop turned into anything but, when it turned out the driver was a truly delusional local politician.
Hello. I'm Officer Conner, the Chattanooga Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is your passenger headlight is out.
Okay. That's not a reason to pull me over.
Yes, ma'am, it is. Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on you?
So, ma'am, you just you just did an illegal U-turn to come over here and harass me.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on you, please?
I have my driver's license.
Okay. I need your registration, proof of insurance, please.
Ma'am, I'll give you my driver's license, but you don't need nothing else from me because I'm not giving you nothing else because there's no reason for you to pull it because I have not committed a crime.
Yes, ma'am, you have. I need your registration.
I have not committed a crime because that's not a crime that my headlight is out.
Yes, ma'am, it's a traffic violation.
That's not a headlight if it went out while I'm driving. That's not a crime.
I need your registration and your proof of insurance, please.
That's not a crime, ma'am. What you're doing is you're harassing a black woman.
Do you have insurance on your vehicle?
Yes, I have insurance.
Okay,
Are you asking me that because I'm black?
No, ma'am.
Well, it only took about a minute for this rude and entitled woman to play the race card. And if the start of this interaction was any indication, this poor police officer was in for a very long night.
I'm not doing nothing illegal. You're harassing me.
Is this your vehicle?
Is this my vehicle? Yes, this is my vehicle.
Okay, just sit top for me, okay?
And who are you? Why are you pulling up over here and haven't even identified yourself? I don't even know you.
Hey, whoa. Okay.
Not because I live over here and I don't even know you're a stranger. You haven't even identified yourself.
I am Officer Monroe with Chattanooga Police. I was coming to back up my partner just to make sure she was okay.
You need to identify yourself. That's part of your
Well, you were in the middle of a conversation, so how was I going to go ahead and be rude?
I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're going to harm me or nothing else.
I'm not here to harm you, ma'am. I've done nothing.
Y'all pulling black people over for my headlight going out while I'm driving, and she literally did an illegal U-turn so y'all could come follow me in a black community. Y'all white cops in a black community.
This racist narrative the woman had in her head was clearly controlling her thoughts and emotions. And if she wasn't careful, it was about to get her into very serious trouble.
Ma'am, we haven't been rude at all.
Man,
Have
y'all
I
are
raised
harassing me.
Have I raised my voice at all?
Man, listen, I already deal with the Chattanooga Police Department. I'm telling you, man, I know my rights.
Okay.
I know my rights.
We haven't been rude at all, ma'am. I don't understand why
Y'all
you're
whipped
you're
around
being
to
rude
follow
us.
me because my headlights are out, and y'all do this in the black community all the time.
This
Y'all
is where we
traffic
work.
stop- Your job is to solve violent crime.
And traffic stops, yes.
No, actually, it's not. Title 55 under the state title does not give you the right to do that unless I'm participating in doing.
It's a traffic violation.
That's not a traffic violation if it went out while I was driving, ma'am. How is that?
Well, how do I know that it went out while you were driving?
How do I know that it's out if I am driving in the middle of the night? Are you kidding me? That's what y'all doing out in the community, is pulling black people over if a headlight is out?
We usually go ahead and give warnings and also coupons to go ahead and fix headlights. So I don't understand how you automatically are going to go ahead.
After a long day,
Okay,
and a cop literally pulls. Literally, I'm minding my business. Literally looped around and did an illegal U-turn, could have hit somebody or anything to come follow behind me.
At this point, it seemed like no matter what the officer said, she was completely enraged and didn't care to listen to any logical explanation for their actions. Whatever they said, she was going to try to claim racism instead of being responsible for her own actions. You've got to give credit to these cops for staying calm and continuing trying to talk to her.
Like I've said before, I have not raised my voice at you at all. I have not been rude to you at all. So.
Your partner just literally whipped around and did a legal U-turn to come follow me.
She's doing her job.
Her job is to solve violent crime, which Chattanooga Police Department solves 9% of violent crime in this city. And the majority, 57% of all things that y'all do are non-violent crimes that y'all harass people for.
You've got a lot of facts. Do you look those up?
I got a lot of facts as I'm a community activist, and I see this is the kind of stuff that happens in the black community all the time. One cop pulls us over, 5 cops will pull us. This doesn't happen.
Since you're an activist, do you understand that usually traffic stops for police officers are the most dangerous because we don't know who we're pulling over?
It's not the most dangerous.
It is a lot.
Y'all beat the out of a lot of people.
No, we do not.
You don't know Chattanooga history like I do. Just about every interaction I've ever fought for a community person that has been beaten by the cops, tased by the cops, and everything has happened in a traffic stop. And that's outside of the scope of what actually your job is for. And that's under Title 55, which there's already something going on with that with other people and the chief of police and the city council. So I'm not even going to get into that.
Clearly, this woman had a lot of thoughts and theories about just what was happening in Chattanooga. While she was certainly entitled to her opinion, none of that gives her the right to get away with breaking the law. But somehow, her false sense of injustice has simply blinded her to her own entitlement. And the cops here just couldn't get through to the woman.
You're citing me for a headlight. I have my insurance. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Improper display of plates. What is that? What are you talking about, man? You're not going to cite me for that. Your tag order that instructs. That says 23 right here. It says 23. Talking about that says 23 0523. So please take that off if you would. I'm not, ma'am. You need to take that charge off because it says 0523 right there.
It also blocks the state and your county.
Do you see how you have to pull it back though for you to see it?
If you would sign, like I said, it's not admission of guilt.
Bro, I need a card from every last one of y'all out here. I promise you.
There's an old saying out there that says you catch more flies with honey. But apparently, this wannabe politician doesn't believe in it. Instead, she's choosing to be incredibly rude, saying that racism was the reason for the traffic stop and the violations they found on her vehicle.
Here you are. Just try and get your headlight fixed and get that tag border off. Just show up with your insurance, okay?
I got insurance. I already told you that.
Well, you have to have proof of insurance with you.
I had it with me.
Well, I asked for it multiple times. You told me you wouldn't show it to me. In my system, it states insurance and confirmed. So if you'd like to show it first, you can show proof of insurance.
I will. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
At the end of the night, there were no criminal charges filed against this rude and entitled woman. But hopefully the encounter taught her a lesson on how to treat police and how to expect to be treated when you act like a spoiled woke brat. On October 15th, 2021, in Sparta, Wisconsin, police responded to an urgent call about a combative subject causing a scene at a local hospital. Apparently, a deranged young man was spitting and punching at doctors and officers.
I'm not resisting because you guys are hurting me.
Okay, stop.
Stop hurting me. Stop hurting me. Stop hurting me.
How are we hurting you?
You guys are hurting me. This is most definitely.
Release your hands.
I'm not gonna release shit.
Release your hands.
This is. I ain't doing nothing.
Release your hands.
I'm not releasing shit. See, that's not your official capacity. It's not your official capacity, sir. It's not your official capacity, sir.
I called him in for backup.
I don't give a f. That's not official capacity. I will sue you. I will sue you federally. This is police abuse. This is police abuse, dude. I will sue you federally. You think I'm playing? Put your camera on now. Put your camera on now. Put your motherfucking camera. Turn your camera on.
It is.
Turn your camera on.
Unfortunately for this nut job, all of their body cams had been running the whole time, and they've been capturing every moment of the man's disturbing behavior.
I'm in a motherfucking hospital. Police brutality. Police brutality. Police brutality. Police brutality, sir! Sir, you're hurting me! 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 Police brutality! Police brutality! Police brutality! Police brutality! Sir, you're hurting me! Police brutality! Police brutality! Get off me! Get off me!
Anthony, stop.
Get off of me!
Stop resisting.
Police brutality!
Resisting. Stop resisting. Stop
Police
resisting.
brutality!
Stop, you gotta stop.
Stop resisting.
Police brutality!
Anthony, stop resisting.
Police brutality!
Or if you think the light one would work better, just for now.
Stop it!
Knock it off. Stop resisting.
Get off of me!
I have his legs.
Get off of me! This is police brutality! This is police brutality! Sir, get off of me! This is police brutality! This is police brutality! Get off of me!
Considering they're in a hospital, it's actually hard to believe that the officers and medical staff didn't sedate this combative suspect, which could have saved them the trouble of a physical confrontation.
Sir, you're hurting me!
Then let go.
I'm in a hospital and you're hurting me!
Let go of the handcuffs. Anthony.
You're hurting me!
Let go of the handcuffs.
I'm in a hospital and you're hurting me! In a hospital!
Let go of the handcuffs.
You're hurting me in a hospital, you kids!
You're in custody, so let go of the handcuffs.
No, I'm not! You! I'm in the hospital, not in custody, you dumb
Let go of the handcuffs.
This is 8th Amendment violation! This is my 8th Amendment being violated right here!
Go. Let go of the handcuffs.
Hell no! This is my 8th Amendment violation! 8th Amendment! You guys are hurting me!
Let go.
You guys are hurting me!
It won't hurt if you stop.
I didn't even do anything! You guys are hurting me!
Let go of the handcuffs.
This is my 8th Amendment you guys are violating!
Let go of the handcuffs.
This is my 8th Amendment you guys are violating!
Let go of the handcuffs.
Hell no!
Anthony.
Y'all are hurting me!
Stop.
I'm about to start headbutting you motherfuckers in a minute!
Anthony.
You don't get it off me!
You can't blame the officers for not wanting to reduce even 1 inch of pressure on the man's restraints, especially after he continued threatening them. But somehow, even the restraints weren't enough to stop this guy from what he did next.
Grab your gun, you dumb You got playing!
Let go of the handcuffs.
Now! Oh, you bitch!
Come on, we go. Okay, we're gonna say we got 2 hands here.
Oh, you need
Just
this
one
open?
finger left on
Yeah.
it.
This is how it's gonna have to be for now. We can tighten it up in a bit. Okay.
Anthony, stop. Stop. All right, man.
Knock it off. Absolutely not. Knock it off. Stop resisting. Stop biting. Knock it off, Anthony.
Whatever crimes this young man had committed up to this point, trying to grab an officer's firearm and threatening to kill him with it certainly brings things to another level. And at this point, while they were struggling to restrain the suspect, with almost 10 officers involved, it's unfortunate that none of them thought to put a spit mask on him.
Fuck you, I refuse. Fuck you, I refuse. You take my blood work, and I refuse. I'm a guardian ad litem. I can't sign for it. Fuck you. And I'm not gonna tell you who. Fuck you.
Knock it off.
Fuck assault me and shit. I'm shooting shit at you motherfuckers. That's illegal as fuck. I'm in a hospital. You have no jurisdiction in here. Dumb fuck. Fuck fat. God damn it, Anthony, you serious? Fuck you. Hope you catch COVID, bitch.
Seemingly, no matter what the officers did, this combative suspect was going to find a way to lash out. And by spitting in the face of the officer behind him, this lunatic probably just got himself a felony charge.
Making things worse for yourself.
No, you.
Just stop.
Fuck you.
Stop.
Fuck you. I'm not making worse for myself.
You are though. At this point, you're starting to make threats to law enforcement.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill all that.
And this is.
NGI, bitch.
Stop.
Y'all want sooner to attack me and shit. You think I'm playing? Fuck you. Think I'm playing? Think I'm playing? That's okay. I'm shooting the shit out of you motherfuckers. She's just injecting me with something.
You can have that white stuff.
I didn't even know what the it was. She didn't even tell me until after. She didn't tell me until after, dude. That's illegal as fuck.
They eventually got the spit mask on him, and he got a long list of charges, including 7 felonies and 5 misdemeanors, which after this whole struggle probably made the cops feel a bit better. It probably also felt good to go home to their families, while this guy would be spending time behind bars. Often, being a police officer is a pretty thankless job, and most cops already have it hard enough without people trying to fight them all day. But thanks to a recent wave of anti-police sentiment and woke ideology, scenes like these are just a normal part of an already difficult profession.